Hello everyone, so we started a little bit. It wasn't exactly off camera, considering I accidentally ended the recording, which sucks, because I was trying to do something else. Just that, getting rid of that pin thing, and I accidentally stopped the recording. So it wasn't exactly on camera, it's just we're going to continue from here. Our goal is to build the expander after defeating the Guardian at wave 50. That is our goal. I've lost 8 waves in the setup. Damn. That kinda sucks, actually. But either way, we do have Jensen for this video. Usually, I say this at the end of the video, but I realized we should probably start saying this at the beginning of the video instead. Please like and subscribe. If I say it at the end, nobody gets to pay attention to it because not a lot of people actually watch the end of the video, which I find a little sad, but whatever. So I'm going to start asking at the beginning of videos instead. A like, comment, subscribe. Anyways, we now have item ducts. We also have advanced materials, basic materials. Jensen over here has automated explosive devices. That's pretty funny. And over here we have ice cannons and ice. Because this is our only defense for now. The only thing stopping from those guys and this boss from evaporating us is a bunch of cannons. I need to replace this because the model broke. It is now fixed. Anyways, I need to set up the 4th layer. Which also means I need to grab some item ducts. Item ducts grabbed. Please don't. I am working on something that we need for the boss. It would be very bad if you started the boss too early. I don't want us to run out of ammo. That would be very bad, considering we have no way of actually fighting the boss without these cannons. I mean, sure, we could use swords, but that's wildly inefficient. Would low-key take forever. You hit the button, didn't you? I can tell because the thing is sped up. It doesn't matter. I've got it set up. And there is the storage. We get an input and an output, so that can change. And there we go. I mean, I just need to add the healers, and then we're all good. There we go. Alright, let's hit that button! I know that's not the line, but... Actually, where is that? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I call it preparation. Here we go, that's everything we need. Just grab one of the orange juice so you can help loop it. Yo, Jarvis, clip that. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Yo, clip this boss that's about to get evaporated. I want the module. I have a fuser. Wait, it's just Ice Core plus Advanced. That's my cap. Go make your own. Yippee. Hit a jig. Anyways, you can make mortars now. One explosive part 2 material. No. I've been thwarted. Anyways, I'm making 2 machine frames. No, my materials! You're going to eat my materials. Machine frames constructed. I could probably just steal some of this from production lines, but whatever. Give me an orange part. I don't need an ice part, I need a cyan part. Drills. Also, I'm going to need to reserve 2 spots, which I can't do because of this whack-ass production mod place. I literally cannot install the heat seekers because of this. I'm going to pick up all of your stuff real quick. Make it ever so slightly better. What the hell is this production line, man? This makes literally no sense to me. Also, I accidentally dropped my item ducts. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. There we go. Now you can shift it around. Look at how much space is here for it. Also, why'd you fill this in? This, like, majorly messes with the turret line. You're shifting the entire turret line back one. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Yo, Jarvis, play the intermission screen. dropped my headset. Jarvis, back to the video. Shit, I dropped my headset. Jarvis, back to the video. What? This is a waste. Wasting an entire tile right here. No! This one tile will never get back! The horror! I can fix it, trust. If you'll let me fix it. Oh. I'm great at shifting things around. It might be because I made that like my entire job, just shift things around to look slightly nicer. Alright. I could actually use that one tile of space though. Because then I wouldn't have to set up all this all of this input stuff for this specific vault. Also, this is 2 potential spots for mortars. Just gone. It's because I'm incredibly picky and want everything as compact and optimized as possible. And you can't just connect the inputs to outputs without needing ducts. Besides, if I take this one extra tile of space, I won't have to shift any of this. I won't have to shift this storage vault. You don't even have to do this one. I can fix it. I can make it slightly better. This is an entire second of wasted time. Own a musket for home defense. I don't like this rock. It pisses me off. I stole some lava. I'm not even sure I picked it up though, considering it's lava. Why'd you drop a— oh god, are you okay? One, two. Heat-seeking turret. Copper bar. 2 lava part. 2 material. I added all my stuff in. Hey, wait, it stole one of my copper bars and made no— oh wait, no, I just didn't put it in. Oh! Anyways, that's the heat seekers. I know you're gonna hate this, but I'm not gonna be using a storage vault. I hate you. I don't even need to set any restrictions on that because the only thing coming out is copper bar. But yeah, we got heat seekers now. And they seek. Gasp. Remember when you couldn't figure out what these things fire? Yo, careful! What do these things even take? The humble copper bar and its crafting recipe. You know, to ensure it doesn't take any copper by accident, I'm going to shift it an entire space. That's right. One whole space. I need thing. I can get 2 more. Not yet. Production is needed. Besides, I believe there's going to be more mortars, and Nami's projectiles can be deflected. They can be shot down by heat seekers. A little crazy. Weapons and stuff. I never bothered with those, surprisingly enough. The only weapon I got myself was the ice hammer from Namia, and that was it. Okay, so we're starting to get a backup of copper. You gotta skedaddle, man. Oh damn, it was nice having you around though. Smite. Oh, you were supposed to leave when I said that. Smite. Well, Jensen's gone. It's just me now. I could shift that, but I've already got everything I need down. Well, I need to get to work to make something. I'm gonna need another lava part and another yellow part. There we go. Two more drills. What the hell? Why didn't they enter the fuser? Now I have two materializer bases. There we go. It's just a storage crate. Did he save that one? No, he did not. He probably used that one then. I need a cyan, not a magenta. Oh, that's two more drills. The thing I need it for is this pretty strong material. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called titanium. I also need a merge. You see, I want it to be here. The input would be here. So I have to place... Well, actually, if I shift it over one, it'll be... Just like that. Output. We can set the furnace here. I need a better spot for this. What if we put it like the cannon's right here? So then I need an item duct there. No, that won't work. Will it? You got a ton of space. Or point cannon. Reverse. Furnace. Reverse. Move the input for both of these until we get iron. And then I need a titanium. What luck. Okay, now we can turn on inputs for both of these. I'm actually going to remove that item duct real quick so I can input those. I'm actually going to revoke that input real quick so I can actually grab this titanium. I know I need a storage vault, which is gonna suck. So usually I don't make vaults. Material cyan part. One of these. Left before name, yeah. Well, that is the point cannon. Which actually fits perfectly. Hell yeah. Alright, we can re-enable that thing's input. I just want the storage vault. Okay, it's basic material. Wasn't sure if it was a basic or a advanced. Can make this an input and an output. We'll grab a shell, toss it on top. Now there will be a problem where there will be too much iron. So to fix that, per se, we're going to put... I'm actually going to remove that item duct real quick. That is not an input, but there we go. It's got shells. This will evaporate excess iron, and because it is past the merger will still accept iron when it needs it, but if it doesn't, it will accept the incinerator will instead accept it. The only problem is actually getting titanium, because titanium is, well, shells are iron and titanium in a merger, or just put on top of each other. That is the most difficult part, just getting the titanium. So I'm going to tack on a third here. Again, this one is set to blacklist everything except titanium and iron. I can probably put it on whitelist instead, and then just add held. However, due to the fact that it's blocked on all sides, that copper ore will forever sit in limbo. However, because of this, if we were to, say, get the rare luminescent crystal, it won't get incinerated by accident. And while this is on a whitelist, it'll just stay in the drills. Getting point cannon set up is huge. Oh, sweet, we even have a backup. Considering point cannons do an absurd amount of damage, they're really great for bosses. Artillery is the reason we need heat seekers. Because if you don't have heat seekers, you're not going to do so well. Christ. Oh, they made it to the wall. Well. We could probably grab some more item ducts. Where did I put them? Here they are. Yoink. Anyways. How do I keep forgetting how to make... So this is the ice hammer. It's a tier 2 part. Used as a weapon. Yeah, I need to extract it so I can put it back in. Anyways, this produces water. Very nice to have. I don't know why I did that. I need a cyan part. I typically just stick to storage crates, just for ease of access. Green, blue, ice. This just speeds up mergers and materializers, which means more production. Here we go. With 3 of them, the time between operations is reduced by 1.5, which is huge. Means things are like... Well, you can't exactly see it because everything's full, but... I mean, I guess not this. When this thing gets a titanium bar, it's going to spit out a shell rather fast. But, that needs titanium. and my luck is ass. But like I said earlier, our goal is simply to beat the Forgotten King on wave 50 and create the materializer. Well, the expander. Not even to fully craft the expander, because that's gonna make this video way too long. I find this game pretty easy to pick up. The wiki is quite helpful, and the people there will answer questions you have. I like you can answer a few questions too. Community is very welcoming. Also, I'm very sorry about not uploading within the past 2 weeks. The week before last, we went camping. By the time we got home, I was just rather tired. Last week, I straight up forgot. But I remembered. I have to fuse a fuser. To make this thing, which we will put over here to leave room over here for the expander. Nobody knows how to make the bullet factory structure. In our current defenses, we shut down most attacks instantly, like they don't get to even leave spawn, which is pretty nice. It is likely that we won't be messing with fluids, unless I get a crystal early, and I can make a reacting unit mess around a bit with fluids, but that's highly unlikely. We need to get a machine frame. Zero, white part, white part. Yep, just gonna have this for when we beat wave 50, which won't be done without some struggle. I'll tell you that much. Wave 50 is a decent bit difficult. Even with heavy defenses like this. That is not the king, that is actually a wave in which just 2 ice bosses, which is the first boss in the game, spawn. The one that gave us the fuser and the ice cores and stuff. There's nothing there. Is that a lobotomy corporation reference? Obligatory Project Moon reference. Okay, we're just gonna speed up. There's nothing we really need crafted. The point. Oh no, the pointing did get a shot off. How much damage does it do again? I forgot. Ah, 380. I'm pretty sure it used to do 500. It is a tier 3 though. In the world is a siege mortar? I'm just looking at the wiki. I'm pretty sure I have white parts. Research. Nobody knows how to make a gray part. I'm just gonna start trying random things that I haven't tried. Let's do an iron bar and make a hologram just to see what that does. Like we can research it. Let's research a hologram. See if that does anything at all. No, I didn't change anything. I'm going to guess that's gray part. Nobody's found it. Oh, King in 5 waves. Oh, we have a firebrand. Black part. Meteor tile. Okay, so that's a bunch of late game post expander stuff, but that is for another video. Not this one. Got 3 ways. Christ. Let's get our hammer ready. Actually, you know what? Instead, this thing will allow me to dodge a bit easier. Back to the hammer. Also, when you you'll do this little blast attack. Try to predict your movement a little with that one. So I blasting myself away. Energy. And efficiently dodging. Well, everyone. As you know, we already have the materials to make this now. This sword. And there we have it. I could actually just wire in the advanced materials real quick. Anyways, once this finishes getting to 100, we will end the video. As this is the end, just like in the beginning, I would like you to like, comment, and subscribe. This way my videos get a little more attention than normal. Well, I don't get a ton from everything, and I'm not even monetized yet. It would just be nice to have that little bit extra support. This has been your average block of cheese. See you guys in the next one.